some really cool bikes up here built by Alan Bonham, who built all these little things. The 35 over there, and 41 there. So anyway, here they are, ladies and gentlemen. That these guys are supporting me so heavily. And yeah, Joe! I'm so excited that they came down here to support this film. You know, I thought they'd been sick of me by now. And,
not yet. Don't go there.
And they're, but you know, it's a real beautiful thing to have these people in our lives, and I'm glad that I got a chance to tell this story because. You just hope to have a good story with good characters, and no matter what you're doing, if you're trying to make a film, and these guys had it already. I mean, each one of them deserves like their own film, you know. And I'm just telling a little sliver of the history. So you know, if you want to make a movie, get out there and do it because there's more. There's more stuff.
Yeah.
But let's take some questions from the audience for these amazing people. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
That's a question?
Nope. I just want to say thank you. That's all. It's a beautiful thing. Yep. It's a beautiful thing you gave us.
Anybody out there? I can't see if there's.
Yeah, right here. Shout it out.
Where? Shout it out.
People were asking if any of the first 10 breezers are still around. If you guys have them in your collections, yeah. All 10 accounted for?
All 10.
And obviously priceless.
You won't find them on eBay for $25.
Getting pretty far and wide. I think Shimano has one in their museum in Osaka.
Sweet.
They're in different museums. Oakland Museum, California, since 1983.
Excellent.
And they're getting around.
Anybody else back there?
Where's Mark Vendetti?
Mark Vendetti.
He's in Seattle.
He's in Seattle, and we were riding repack. I talked Joe and some of the guys into doing repack again on pre-war bikes, which was kind of a mistake, but we all got out of it. And you know, I've been trying to get with Mark, and I called, and then Joe just said, you know what, I've got his number, and he had his cell phone, and he called him from the top of the course.
Top of repack. Yeah.
And it was really cool. You know, it's like he's. Be famous as the bloody-faced Vendetti.
Oh, yeah, that's a treat.
If you look at the map of repack, there's actually a section that's called Vendetti Space. It's still there.
And he never came back.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I want to say that you know, over the years, we always recognized that it was a good story, and a lot of people. I mean, Billy is not the first filmmaker that I spoke to that said that they wanted to make a movie out of it, and I didn't believe in Billy because nobody else had come through either, and Billy did come through, so huge. You know, all I got to say is, you know, my hat's off to Bill. Good man, Bill.
Experience because I did grow up in Marin. I lived in Fairfax for a while, but by that point, if you bought a car stereo or a home stereo, you could get a free mountain bike. The Ferenzi. Matthews taught me the whole daily city. Buy a stereo, get a bike. Buy a TV, get a bike. And you know, it was a way for me to go back to Marin and reconnect with some things there. My family was there, and I lost both my mother and father over the course of shooting this film, and these guys really took me in because I didn't have any friends left in Marin. Everybody kind of gone away, and these people whose lives had crashed in asking them, can I get an interview? Can I get a picture? Can I get it? And just asking and asking. And they really were, hey man, you know, you're hurt. Come on over, you know. And I never thought it would go this far. I totally crossed the line. Like, I'm not the objective documentary filmmaker at all. I mean, you know, these guys are like very, very close to my heart. I don't know how, you know. Sounds like I got pretty close to them too, but man, I'll remember this if I did 1,000 films. Man, this will always be the one that meant the most to me. You know, this group, I gotta say, so cynical. This group, over so many years, the story's been told in so many horrible movies. Right?
Correct. Whatever you say.
But Billy, he was tenacious. I give him a long laundry list too. Of like, here's all these folks that no one's talked to. He tracked them down, he found them, and he crafted a story. And you know what? It feels good. You know? Disconnect bullshit and into like, you know, what it's about. Riding a bike and having fun. Thank you, Colin.
Thank you guys. Did an amazing job editing this film, and co-wrote it, and like never been to Marin, never ridden a mountain bike, but new story and character, and loved these guys from the first kind of reels that we looked at, took the job on, and did an incredible job. Thank you, Jeff. Are we done? Are there any more like questions? Oh man, I don't know. I'm trying really hard to.
I'm here first. Where's the party?
Can you actually use a banana on a chain to get it to as enough grease to get you out of the tight spot in the woods?
Under chassis. I think we didn't carry bananas there, do you?
Hey, I was a lucky guy. I got to move to Marin County, and I want to thank all the guys that helped start the mountain biking thing. It changed my whole life, and it still is. And I want to let you know, Alan brought one of his bikes down here. If you want to see the real deal, it's right there. Take a picture of something. And Joe's here with some stuff. But I want to also let you know, too, the dream keeps going. And I'm really proud to see the Los Angeles Bike Coalition here. We have a Marin County Bike Coalition, and we're all working hard together so we can make a new future with bikes.
For hooking me up with this, because this is really a special thing for me to be part of the Bicycle Film Festival. I know that it's all he puts his whole life into, and it's people like that are getting the message about bikes around the world, that they're a really good thing. He's sacrificing a lot to give filmmakers a venue like this to show our films to people like you. And right on, Brent. Thank you.
Are you guys coming down to the block party tomorrow?
Hell yeah!
Is that down at Orange 20?
Yes, you know that's right.
Anybody else going?
Any thoughts on mountain bike being the SUV of bicycles, the mass-produced sort of urban commuter for a lot of people?
Wait, say that again.
Oh, mountain bikes are kind of like this mass-produced bike that's like this urban street bike.
Oh, last year, my company, man, we used an SUV in that. I ripped my guys apart. I said, what are you doing? Don't you realize, here it is. How ironic, guys. How ironic. The mountain bike is a decoration for an SUV. It makes an SUV sell. Is that amazing? And our president loves his. Okay, on to more positive things. Yeah. Positive things are there are tons of kids getting into bikes again, mountain bike racing. My God, 5-7 years ago, about the uncoolest thing a California kid could do was put on Lycra and ride the cross-country geek on a mountain bike, right? Now we got NorCal Racing. You got high school league. Yeah, SoCal, man. It's a NorCal high school league. It's going crazy. That's good. And the other one is all the trail building. Like, everywhere I go in the United States, people are building trails everywhere. That's the whole thing. The serpentine route, find your way around. It's nuts. Bike riding is the true grassroots movement in the United States. Anyway, I blather on.
Saddles. We saw all those cool singles people let us saddle.
Just one thing about what these guys are doing too that kind of like reminds me of a lot of what I'm seeing outside is that they gave these old bikes back in the 70s. These bikes were in trash cans and they were broken and they were messed up and they were forgotten about, leftover relics from a previous generation. And they gave them love and gave them a new life, and they, reducing, reusing, and recycling like way before it was hip, and giving these bikes like a whole new life that they never had before. And it's just like what everybody's doing with the 60s and 70s light race.
Go green!
Yeah.